$5,490,000 is the maximum sale limit of the nightclub in GTA Online. And this is your 2024 guide to the nightclub. It has been updated 2 years ago to make it better. So if you haven't played it for a few years, go try out because it's 3 times better than it was before. This week is double money. Now I'm doing this all with normal payouts. So you could come back to this anytime and know what exactly the nightclub is about. So overall, is it worth it? Should you get the nightclub? Ever since the update, it's one of the best AFK moneymaker methods, especially if you have all the other businesses like the biker businesses, the bunker, the hangar. It is 100% worth it just to have this running. Even if you don't do anything with it, just have it running in the background, cooking up your supplies. Totally worth it to get. So even if you are a new player who doesn't even have that much money, just get the cheapest location and let it cook in the background for whatever you're doing in the game. And then you can sell it for pretty good profits. So let's start off with buying a nightclub. There are 10 total locations, about 3 below the city, and then 7 spread throughout the city and a little above the downtown area. I'll recommend either getting the one by the pier or the highest up north one, because those are the easiest if you need to go up north or even towards the city. You're usually going to be sticking near the city for most of these missions, so really you can't go bad with any of these, but definitely skip out on the 2 bottom ones because those ones, the drive is very long to those ones and you don't want to risk getting killed, especially if you are doing these in public sessions. Which I'm going to explain, it is 100% worth it to do these in public sessions, at least selling it, because you get a bonus if you have 20 people in your session. So that is 100% worth it to sell in public sessions. So the prices you're going to be looking around is $1 million to $1,700,000. Really not that big of a difference. Just go with whichever one you want, whatever is closest to your other businesses, because you're going to want to go to this business after going to other ones. So have them try to keep them all in one area. And that does save you tons of time too if you are doing more than one business at a time. So that alone is worth it to get one closer to your other businesses. Now, once you have bought it, setting it up, all the upgrades, what do you need? So upgrade number 1 is staff, upgrade number 2 is equipment, and upgrade number 3. Honestly, you don't even need to touch the DJs to make the most money out of this business. So forget about the DJs, I will be touching on it later, but for most of your money making method, don't worry about the DJs. So number 1 is staff, which I do recommend everyone having. Everyone should have the staff to decrease the time you have to wait for the product to produce. And the equipment is also good. And then you have the DJ missions, which are also combined with the popularity mission. So over time, you will unlock new DJs. And each one costs $100,000 for the first time to hire them to come perform at your nightclub. But then it costs only $10,000 after that. And there is a method to keep it at 100% popularity that if you change out these DJs every 48 minutes in game, you will stay at 100% popularity. Now you still have to do the popularity missions to get to 100%, but once you get to 100%, just change out these DJs, 10k every day, it's pretty decent. And then you will always be at 100% popularity, which means you are getting the full AFK safe payout too, which the safe is one of the best safes in the game, especially after the recent update. Now the security upgrade, you don't have to have it. You can buy it and it will make any more raids that can happen to your nightclub more rare and a lower chance of happening, but I never even found myself getting any raids on the nightclub because I always end up selling it when it gets full. So as long as you are on top of this business, you won't have any raids happen. Now the biggest part you guys are probably waiting for, how to make the most money with the nightclub. So making money with the nightclub, it takes all of your other businesses like the bunker, all the MC businesses, even special cargo, and combines them into one software in the game. So over time you will be getting products from these businesses. So the more businesses you have, the better the nightclub will be. And here is a great template explaining how much you get per hour. So cargo shipments gives you $8,570 per hour. That is total revenue, and the profit is $7,000 per hour. Because you do have to give a little cut to the nightclub to keep it up running. Sporting goods gives you 7,500. South American imports gives you 13,500. Pharmaceutical research gives you 11,400. Cash creation gives you 9,400. Organic produce gives you 6,000. Printing and copying gives you 5,000. And the first 5 of these gives you a combined $50,000 per hour. Now, that doesn't sound like a lot because it's not, but it is AFK, so you gotta remember, you leave this running for 20 hours and it will produce the maximum amount of money if you have all the upgrades for this nightclub. So you have 5 of these technicians to put towards whatever business you want. And going back to your template, you're going to want to use the cocaine lockup, which is South American imports, pharmaceutical research, which is the meth lab, cash creation, which is counterfeit cash factory in the MC business, cargo and shipments, which is the special cargo warehouse and hangar, and the gun running bunker, sporting goods. But even if you don't have the full storage room in the nightclub, that still doesn't decrease how much you earn per hour. You are still getting the same amount of money per hour. Coke, meth, and cash cannot be sourced after 20 hours in the nightclub, so just after 20 hours of playing in-game, sell your nightclub product. It's actually very simple. That's all you need to do. You don't even have to touch it at all. But if you do want to get more profit, there is another method that is new. Johan's sourcing. So you can call up Johan, which is the newest character in the nightclub, and you can finally source nightclub goods, which will source one of the random businesses you have, and even businesses you don't have. And these missions are pretty fast. It takes from 5 to 10 minutes, and the rewards you get is 10k cash on the spot, and then $10,000 to $20,000 worth of product. And these combine with the AFK product. So if you are a little short on AFK product, you haven't been playing for a while, and you want to make some extra, call up Johan and you will get extra to sell. And again, you don't have to own any of the businesses. So Johan will give you products for even better businesses. If you don't own the best business, he will still give it to you. So Johan is actually underrated. Then we have popularity, which again, you don't have to touch this at all. But if you want the safe, you have to touch the popularity. And the safe is one of the best safes in the game. So you can start promotion missions for your nightclub, which will boost the popularity. Each one of these missions will produce a 25% increase in your popularity and some pretty bad payouts on $1,000 for some of these, $5,000 at most I've read up. So really, you're not doing this for the money, you're doing this for the popularity. In return, will get you more AFK money. Or I told you about the method about swapping DJs. You can change your DJ for a cost of only $10,000 and receive a 10% increase in popularity. You can do this every in-game day, so as long as you do this every in-game day, you will stay at 100% because not doing it, it only decreases by 5% every day. So $10,000 every day, you stay at 100% popularity. So that means you're making a profit of $90,000 every 2 in-game days, or $56,000 per hour along with the AFK money make method using all the nightclub products. And there is one smaller one, business battles. So you guys know these business battles, the most annoying thing in free mode to see. They are pretty decent, especially when Rockstar has some promotions going on with it. Double, triple money business battles, it can be pretty good. If you are close to one, I would just recommend getting it because usually it's fast, especially if there's not many people in your session. It's kind of worth doing the business battles if you are already close to it. But if not, completely skip out on the business battles. Now, selling the product. What is the high demand bonus? This is why you need to do it in a public session. So with the new update, the high demand bonus gives you up to 50% for your sell mission with a maximum of 20 players. So 50% is huge. That is how you are able to get, like I said at the beginning, $5,490,000 with 20 people in your session, making it 50 times money. Now, if you don't have the full storage capacity, don't worry, you are still getting the maximum amount of money. You just have to sell more often because you can't hold that much. So for instance, for me, I don't have all the upgrades because I don't need to have all the upgrades. Once it hits $2 million, I know I need to sell because I am at the maximum amount I can hold. So sell in a public session. If you need to use Ghost Organization, use it. That is pennies in terms of what you are going to make with this. And again, one of the best AFK businesses in the game, especially recently. Many people forgot about that there is an update to the nightclub, but the update is actually massive, making it one of the best businesses in the game now. I always forget to touch it, but then when I go into my nightclub, I see I have made so much money on the side from whatever I'm doing, recording videos. This is my main way of making money because I don't really make money anymore in GTA Online. Even for videos, I don't spend hours a day making money. I just let the nightclub run in the background of me making videos and I make my money back naturally. So yeah, definitely 100% recommend getting the nightclub. So this was a simple, fast rundown of the nightclub in 2024. I will say again, very underrated business now. Many people probably forgot about this, but I'm bringing it back for you guys to remember how good it is. Definitely at least try it during this double money week, because with double money, you can earn up to $5 million. Hopefully you guys like this video. Again, go try it out. Go tell me how much you made during this week. Double money, nightclub business. But even if it's not double money, go back to this video. Check out for any other day you want to do this business. This was your guide.